Hi everyone, I'm back with another video from the Season 28 PTR, this time about the Unhallowed Essence Multishot Demon Hunter. This was one of those set updates that actually got a lot of people hyped, from what I can tell. There were a lot of people that were really excited to play Demon Hunter again, Multishot. It's like the most Demon Hunter build in the game, basically. And, well, that includes me. I really like this. It's like one of my overall most favorite builds of all time in this game. And I'm quite glad to see that it's actually pretty strong now. You can see this here, I'm running GR 115 speedruns, and this is like sub 2 minutes, like regularly. So some of these runs were like even faster than 90 seconds. It's usually a very fast-paced build. You hit the entire screen, you have the rockets to deal with elites. The build just works, and it feels good to play. So the set got buffed from 350 to 1700% extra damage per point of discipline, of which you have 86. So this is 146,200% damage bonus for your Multishot. Pretty good. In case you're wondering, no, Stone of Jordan is still not good. In fact, nothing has changed about that answer. It's exactly as bad as it was before, and they're not going to put it into your build. Just, you know, if you have any doubts. It's going to be the typical Focus and Restraint, Yanks recurve, Crimson combo. So that works really well on Unhallowed Essence because you have to have this bow for Multishot, and it gives you lots of resource cost. You get lots of toughness on Crimson that way. So the build is completely unchanged. It's not really the craziest build for pushing, so it's probably gonna still land somewhere in like B or A tier or so on that end. So it's not like beating Marauder or something like that. Technically, I guess the strongest Multishot build is still Marauder. But especially as a farming build, especially as a low end, like really fast-paced build, this is superb. So this is around on the level of something like Inner Monk or POJ that got recently buffed. I think it wouldn't be so bad if they would bump it up again slightly, maybe something to like 2000% or so instead of 1700 per point of discipline, just to like bump it up another GR tier or something like that. What you see here in those speedruns is the Fire Multishot with the Arsenal rune for the rockets. And this is usually also what a lot of people at least play in pushing, but at the high end, the physical Multishot wins. So also nothing has changed about that. It's all the same as before. You just go higher tiers basically. But there's also Unhallowed Essence Hanging Arrow, which I have not actually play tested again on the PTR. I don't really like that build. If you want to play Hanging Arrow, I believe you can just do God. But it is, yeah, plus minus the same tier in pushing and theoretically in farming as this. So that is also an option if you like Hanging Arrow more and you don't want to Multishot all the time. Here's some of the footage that I recorded from the push. I did it with fire because I wasn't really fishing much on the PTR here. This was just like a test run. Nothing really fancy. And I was doing 137. Yeah, it was going all right. So as I mentioned, not really the craziest push build. Marauder is definitely still stronger than that. And even the new Natalia, no matter how it turns out, will probably be stronger than this as well. But that's to expected. This is a bit similar of a case like the Frenzy Barb, for example, where you have a really good farming build and it just doesn't work all that well in pushing. It just doesn't really have the damage. The multipliers on Multishot, besides the set, are really low. Long term, I would actually like to see maybe an extra mechanic for Multishot, something that does not work with sentries, to make sure that the best Multishot set is actually Unhallowed Essence. And something that maybe works a bit similar like the Shield of Fury for the Crusaders, where, for example, you hit enemies multiple times and they take more and more damage from your multishots to kind of synergize with this like fast-paced, dodging, fast shooting playstyle. And it would make it so that the build can remain really strong in farming without buffing the set overall, but we can buff its pushing potential by giving it such a like back-loaded mechanic basically, that stacks up over time and you deal more damage over time. But for now, this is what we got, and I'm quite excited that Blizzard actually remembered the set. So you will definitely see me blasting a lot of Unhallowed Essence Multishot next season, I guess. That's it for this video. I'm gonna have an updated guide for this build as well, because the last one I made was like 6 seasons ago or so. So I'm gonna make sure to work on that. Let me know what you think about the Unhallowed Essence DH. Are you a fan of it as well? How do you like the Hanging Arrow on it? And otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time.